That's my whole goal in life. Don't look fat, dude.
Just don't look fat.
Well, I can't help it. I'm very self-conscious. You know what's fucked? Is, dude, I was like sophomore year, I was like 189, 90 pounds.
Shit.
For wrestling. And so, like, I walked around like 195. I thought I was really fat because it sounds like it's huge. But, dude, I was, like, ripped. I was working out twice a day. I was, like, you know.
And then you get to, and then you're, yeah. I don't know what to say here. This is a tough situation for me to say anything yes or no.
Well, it's crazy because now I am fat. And so.
I didn't even notice, man. I couldn't even know.
Oh, I mean, there's a skinny guy in there just.
Just dying a little inside, wearing his little wrestling leotard. I want to get back to that size. Did you do the Jolly Rancher stuff? Like, you have to, like, you spit a whole bunch instead of, like, eating?
No, because I wanted to eat. I was like 200 and... My senior year, I was, like, probably, like, 215 pounds, which at that time, I was starting to get, like, a belly. Because I had such a horrible ego, or negative self-image. I was just like, fuck it, I'll just eat.
Yeah.
And, like, pretty much, that's my life since then. But,
cheesesteak and pussy, just.
That's kind of what it was for about till 28, 29.
And then I cut out the cheesesteak. It was too much fat.
No, now I'm trying to get off the pussy. But no, that's Anyways,
so no Jolly Ranchers.
So no, none of that. But like my senior year, I weighed like 220 pounds, I think, and the weight limit was 215 or heavyweight.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, yeah, I'll wrestle heavyweight. And so I was like wrestling these dudes who are like animals. You know, they're like so big. And they're like cutting to get to 285.
Holy shit.
And I was like, yeah, me and this guy's the same.
Yeah.
And so like, I ended up being like state ranked. I think I was like 6th or 7th ranked.
Oh shit.
And I went to state, and then all this nonsense happened. But yeah. And now here I am, a comedian. A mere 15 years later.
15 years, yo. I don't know what it was. I never liked wrestlers in like high school or college. Like the collegiate wrestlers always bugged me for some reason.
Why?
I don't know. They were like,
because they're bad asses.
Well, I went to a small Christian college. Like we didn't have badass athletes of any kind.
Wow.
But like, I don't know.
I was recruited to a small Christian college.
Yeah. They just like they something about them was real dirty. Like, they just seemed stinky all the time, and they looked real gross.
It's because they're always working.
Well...
They're like comedians. They're stinky because they're always...
Not showering a whole lot.
Yeah, a lot of that.
Yeah, you know, there was a lot of acne and cauliflower ear. This is not a good look. I don't know. It's. You
don't think a dude with cauliflower... Man, if somebody's, like, about to throw down in a fight, I see a guy with cauliflower, I'm like, nah.
Yeah, no way. But
no.
That doesn't mean I like the guy. I don't want to go hang out with the guy afterwards.
I mean... Wrestlers are pretty cool because wrestlers are very like similar to comedians, where it's like very tight knit community.
See, I can say the same thing. I think I can say the same thing about baseball players. I think it's one of those things.
It is. Every community's like that.
I think if you have anything that I find this now where people are like, they equate comedy to everything. They're like, I think comedy is like this. I think comedy is like that, and I think you can find.
Well, no, I'm just saying like every culture's kind of that way.
Oh yeah,
is like. There's like a group, and there's a group, and if you can feel, it depends on if you feel like you're in the group or out of the group. Or you're just like pretending you're with the group.
Ooh, and I guess I can see it with wrestlers too more because it's more individualistic. Like it's more like you have a team score, you know, like how do the comedians do that night on the show, but you have your individual performance of how did I do? Did I get my points for the team?
Right.
You know, I get that. I think sports really reflect comedy too, though. Like it's such a grind, and it's such a like, it's such a thing that's like it's rooted in failure. Like it sucks sometimes, but it's a grind of it, just like playing sports or some shit.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it is what it is, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But that's how I think I knew comedy was for me. is because, like, through everything, like, I was into wrestling in high school, but, like, I honestly, I sucked. And, like, I was never part of the group of wrestlers. I was always, like, on the outside. But I was, like, skipping practice and shit. Like, I didn't really care. But I did find, I loved wrestling. I loved, like, coaching way more than actually wrestling. And then, but, like, I never felt, like, part of the group. And then, like, everything I'd ever done like that, like poker, I was really into. And, like, I did okay, but, like, I never felt part of that group. But now comics, it's like, oh, there's, like, headliners I'm just friends with.
Yeah. Like,
big headliners. And then there's, like, people I just know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah, it's crazy. There's worlds within worlds. You figure out a little bit, you know.
Right.
A little more, and you get a peek into something. So, yeah, it is cool, though. I mean, it's been cool to see you...
Oh, don't even try that shit.
I was just gonna say, it's been cool to see you grow. It's been cool to see you fucking...
I'm trying to shrink. You know, Willie came up to me the other night, and he's like, you look like you packed out about 20.
No shit.
Willie said that. What? You son of a bitch.
20? First off, 20 is such a weird number to pack on. Just say that you look like you packed on 20.
It was actually the skinniest I've been in like 5 years. I was 278. And I was like...
I think I remember you saying something about it too that night. Because I think you remember you saying, like, I was feeling good. Like,
I was. Because I was like, hell yeah, I'm losing weight. Life is good. And then fucking Willie, that old bastard.
Leave it to Willie to tank on you.
Well, he's a son of a bitch.
God damn, man.
What are the odds Wingo shows up tonight before the mic?
I don't think so. I mean, slim to none, and Slim just left. No, I don't know.
Slim
fucking
left.
Yeah.
That's gay.
I
hope Luna comes.
I think that's the thing that Luna used to say. I was supposed to hang out with Luna Sunday night after the mic.
Yeah, he told me.
And then his cat shit everywhere.
Ugh.
Yeah, he was like, we're gonna have to move it. The whole house smells like cat shit. And he was like, actually, I think my cat's dying. I think its intestines are coming out of its asshole.
That feels like a last ditch. Hey, I don't want to hang out.
I almost texted him. I was in the process of texting him, being like, man, you're going through all this just to fucking say you don't want to hang out.
Bail on me?
Like joking around, but I didn't get a chance to send a message in like an orderly time. So if I would have sent it, it would have seemed like I was just fucking yelling at him.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah, but cat shit. Yeah, cat shit all over that place. Carter's hosted for the first time this weekend.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is there?
Well, here's where the controversy is, because Molly said that...
Some host spots?
Molly said that...
Or some guest spots?
Carter was hosting this weekend. Wingo said that Wingo said that he was told that there were no spots this weekend because he brought everybody. So, there's...
I'm the one who said that, though.
I thought Molly said that. Or, I thought Wingo said that.
I told Wingo that because that's what Dayton told me that happened in Kansas City.
Okay. Well, this is just a big old fucking game of hearsay.
Well, of course.
Originally, it was supposed to be the fan cook, but then Wingo got bumped. Then the fan cook had people coming down to see him host for the first time, so he asked Wingo to do it, and Wingo let him. And then, well, you might be bringing somebody, so it might be a moot fucking point. Whatever. Oh man, what if fan cook gets all fucking sad?
You know, that's what it is.
True. I just hope that. Yeah. Anyway.
What? I haven't been up in a while.
I
feel like I missed a weekend or two of mine. It was my birthday month. I didn't even get up once.
First off, birthday month. Don't do the whole birthday month. It's not a month.
I mean, you kind of get your birthday month.
I feel greedy taking a day. I don't even want to take...
Not me. I'm like, it's my birthday.
No.
Wingo does it.
I don't... A month?
You tried to do it. It's just that one comic didn't want to let you do it.
Oh, man. I got a text message almost immediately after I put that on my story.
Like, take it down.
Oh, what a bummer that was. But yeah, I didn't want a whole month. I just wanted a weekend.
I'm not saying a month.
Oh, I thought
I'm just saying during the month of my birth, February.
Didn't you get somebody?
No. first weekend I was.
Oh yeah, it was
Kansas
it was
City.
that whole okay. It was
And,
the whole thing where you were on one, then you weren't, and you were.
Well, no, I was in.
Because he went for 2 hours.
Went for 2 hours.
Yeah, you were on a show. You were supposed to host the weekend. You hosted the first one. He went like crazy long. On the late
I
show.
did host for Godfrey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you just came out 7. I was trying to.
Well, no, that's okay.
Dance around.
No, that part's fine. Just don't say bad stuff about people. He knows he went. He knows he went for an hour and a half. Like, he's not stupid. And plus, he would never hear this.
Well, yeah, I thought. Never mind. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess nobody's. I guess everybody.
Well, I forgot. I went up for Godfrey. I just go up all the time for these big headliners. I just forget.
Oh,
for them all.
fuck's
I forget
sake.
them all.
Oh.
You know what? I mean, what are you gonna do?
Oh God, I hate it. I wish we had some sound effects.
Oh, we don't.
Wah, 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 wah.
That's
'Cause that was a
the
bummer.
sound of your career.
Wow, man, you're just
Wow.
gonna. Okay, fine, all right. This podcast brought to you by the headliner that Corbin is best friends with.
My best friends. This is like, look at this. It's got one. This looks like Mike from what's that, Monsters Inc.
Oh, Wazowski?
Yeah, but it's like his clan hood, like his version of the clan hood.
Isn't that how they were on what's it called on the Django?
Oh,
Like, God damn it, I can't see shit.
That I've never met a clans person that I know of, but it seems like about how they would be.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, total fucking morons.
I kind of
Like,
want
uh-oh. Here comes our friends.
to
Probably.
Joshua.
Joshua Winger?
No,
Uh-oh.
Jody.
Wiener touchers. Oh,
Oh,
well, you made that noise.
what? That was excited. That was a harumph.
I was hoping maybe. Oh, this is what we do. We do this every time right now. So maybe the headliner walks through and is like, oh, well.
Oh, well, what is...
I'll do your podcast. Come on.
Come sit on this broken table in front of a prop that somebody left to cover up our show.
This is somebody's. We're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, no.
Anyways.
Okay. Yeah, well, I
What'd you do this week?
this week I worked a lot. I had the old Amazonian shift.
So are you done substituting?
No, I'm still doing that. It's just like sporadic sometimes. Like
Yeah.
I'll be at the school and I'll catch a string of like 5 or 6 because I'll talk to teachers and they'll be like, oh, I have this day, oh, I have this day.
Yeah.
And so they'll put
Man,
me
isn't
in.
it crazy? Everything's just a hustle.
It really
Like everything is
it's
just
a
a hustle.
fucking hustle. And then this Amazon, I have this app to pick up shifts and stuff.
Mhm.
And so I like pick up random shifts throughout the fucking week. And man, the people that work there are fucking wild. Like this guy, the last 2 shifts I've had, he's been like training me. Coincidentally, it's been the same guy. And Saturday, he talked to me about like how he's trying to pick up this chick that
What's
works
the guy
there.
like? What's he like?
So he's this he's this bald guy who talks about his ex-wife a whole lot, and but talked about her in this way of like, yeah, I come and go as I please, like I can like come
very,
back
like,
to her and go and like
very like
act like he's a shit
yeah.
and like telling me how much money he makes a week and stuff. He was like, I make this much money a week, and it wasn't even a whole lot of money. It was like,
like I make $48 a week. So
yeah, it was
I
not
work
great.
a half a shift a month.
But anyway, so he's telling me all this shit Saturday. I go in Wednesday morning, and he was like, yeah, so I went to jail on Monday. I'm like, what? I was like, yeah, he's like, I got kicked out.
Hold on. He went to jail for robbing somebody or stealing.
No, I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to have the conversation.
I did not
too much.
ask.
I didn't want to have the conversation.
He obviously wants to talk about
I know, but I don't want to talk about
like,
it. I
if
don't
he's
want-
like, hey man, guess what? I went to fucking jail this week.
I don't want these motherfuckers to think that they can just like start talking to me about shit. Like
Oh
I
my
don't want to
God.
engage with people here This is like the
Next thing you know, he's hitting you up for bail money.
This is the one. Yeah, exactly. This is the one job I've never had.
Oh, remember when I said I robbed somebody? And I was robbing this 12-year-old's fucking vagina. And
Oh my God! No, I would not bail you out, sir.
thank God.
But I think it had something to do with his ex-wife, because he kept talking about his ex-wife and how like she was like gonna cut him, and she was saying some crazy shit. So I don't know what he went to jail for. He didn't just like outright tell me, but I didn't want to ask. I told him, I was like, I don't want people here to really know my name. Like, I just want to kind of like fly under the radar. Yeah. And he was like, are you related to Dexter? Or are you Dexter? And I was like,
what does that mean?
Like a serial killer? Yeah. Because I didn't want anybody to know my name. But I was like, no, I just live a semi-nomadic lifestyle in a school bus. I don't want anybody to know my name. I'm just going to hop from town to town. Oh, wink.
Wink.
Oh, wink. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of weird people that work there.
I bet you do give off a little serial killer vibe.
For sure, I could spin it
like
to where people would think it was.
Mm-hmm. Dude, if you are a serial killer, please do not kill me.
I won't. Just because you asked nicely.
I mean, seriously. Life's going good.
Oh, so
for the first time
so
in my
you want to
life.
wait until life starts getting a little rough, and I'll be like, hey, how do you feel now?
I'll help you find a better victim.
I'll check in like, hey, Corbin, we still doing no killsies? All right, man.
And then I'll become so powerful, I'll have you fucking taken out.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Even if I'm helping you out, what if I murder? What if I
stabber in the backer?
What if I meticulously murder the people that are like right ahead of you in line for things?
When it comes to being a serial killer, I'm a stabber in the backer. Can't help it.
Well, I'm a stabber in the backer too, because I don't want to fight anybody. I don't want to fucking go blow to blow. That's why I'm a serial killer, because I'm a puzzle.
Yeah. I was thinking about how crazy serial killers are. That, like, I was also thinking about, like, serial killers, pedophiles.
Every time you said that, I think you said Pedialyte.
Those guys, I think. For those guys.
All right, better in bulk. I get it.
But it's like, it's the same thing as, like, liking a girl with big boobs.
No, it's not.
It's just in their brain, dude. A serial killer gets off on killing someone. That's just what he gets off on.
Yeah, but you don't normally get a love of big boobs because big boobs fucked you when you were 3.
No, that's what I'm saying. That it defines you. So whatever it causes guys to have big boobs, usually they're big-titted moms. I mean, that's what it is.
Mine was my big-titted dad.
So, well, I mean, that's a whole nother thing because your dad's skinny.
Well, he wasn't. He used to be real big.
Oh, did he?
He used to be a portly fellow.
Really?
No, he didn't.
I was gonna say he doesn't have the build for it.
No,
he looks more like a closet gay.
He got
this guy's just been hiding it for years.
He got a little chunky when he stopped smoking cigarettes.
Everybody does, yeah.
But
this booze and cigs, when people quit them, they just like hammer the sugar.
Yeah.
Well, it's because there's so much sugar in this stuff.
Oh yeah. What did Luna say? Luna said he used to drink the equivalent of like 12 loaves of bread or some shit.
Oh yeah.
God,
I think he was over
damn, that's crazy. That much wheat.
I mean, it's a lot, dude. During the pandemic, I was like, every night I would eat a whole pizza and breadsticks.
Yeah, no.
I went fucking wild.
That's the thing I do when I get money. I'll just eat. That's how I live outside of my means.
Right.
It's just by eating. Like $11 at Taco Bell. Fucking $23 on DoorDash. Just like crazy shit like that I don't even fucking need it.
Sometimes, when I live in Colombia, like, sometimes I would get, like, a boba tea. It costs $17.
What the fuck is
It's like, it's $4 if I go there.
Uh-huh.
I'm just too lazy. I don't want to get up and do it.
That's why if you're going to do it, you got to go with bulk. Because you're going to get charged out of the ass anyway. So you might as well, like,
that was when
get, like, a boba tea
money,
and, like, 6 or 7 other... We're getting Trump money. Fuck it. Bring me the boba tea. I don't care. Just one of them.
I will say,
tax, please.
Every president's like, we're going to get you money. He's the only motherfucker who he had to kill everybody for it, but... The pandemic was very profitable.
For some people.
Well, I mean, you either made money from the government or you cut a little extra dead weight.
Maybe.
Okay. Chris just made us be quiet because Chappelle Lacey's here.
There goes our plan for getting the headliner on there.
Right, he hates us
He
already.
literally came right here and shushed us.
Yeah, he heard an ethnic slur from. We cut it. But,
Yeah, I know. I don't like Italian people. I don't know what to tell you, man.
well, that's his.
Fucking Chef Boyardee, more like Chef Boyard out of here.
We're fucking racist.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I want to issue my apology
We're
now
gonna
to
keep
the Italiano-American
We're gonna keep
community.
racism confined to.
I love your meatballs.
Uh,
I love your sauces. Oh, I thought you were gonna keep going. And
South of the border.
Talking over you.
South of the border, all whites.
What are we talking about? I'm on board already.
We're gonna keep our racism to certain groups. We're gonna be racist about who we're racist against.
Wait, isn't that?
Because we're separating them by race. That is what racism is.
You lost me on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, get with it, buddy.
Get with it or get lost.
It's 2022.
Are you pro racism here or anti racism here? I don't know your take.
There's both racisms.
Yeah, but that's not what I asked. I asked what your stance. What stance you're taking right now? You almost got me with that. Right? Son of a bitch.
All I know is there's good and bad racism.
What political answers you're giving here?
Well, let me talk to you about the government real quick here. You want to talk about politics? Let's talk about the 400,000 dead from COVID.
What are we doing here?
That's what politicians do. They're just like, oh, you said politics. Let's get political. There's 400,000 people just dead because you wouldn't wear a mask, fuckface.
And I.
That will get us kicked off.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, we can't do
Misinformation.
Yeah.
Although
that was very pro.
Yeah, it was. It was a weird stance. Weird stance you took though. Yeah, man. I don't know. I realize that I, as well as a lot of people, don't really know anything about politics.
Nothing.
People love to talk like they do, and they love to talk about it, but nobody really knows.
Dude, it's all a fucking game.
It's all made up. Lizard people, snails in the Oval Office. You know what I'm talking about?
What were you telling me about Sandy
Get your
Hook
medal.
earlier?
What'd you say?
So what were you telling me about Sandy Hook earlier?
It was an event. That happened. I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot hooked pole. You know what I mean?
That's the same way with children.
Exactly. I'm not. I wouldn't do it. Thank you. Didn't go the way you wanted it to, did it?
No. You're touching children.
No, I said I wouldn't, even with a 10-foot hooked pole. And you said, yeah, the same with children. I wouldn't with the children either.
Yeah, but you
No.
don't mention anything about 8-feet poles. This is how politics work.
You're politicking me now?
You didn't mention 8-foot poles.
I said 10 foot, so anything under than that, obviously not.
You didn't say that. Dude, you know how Clinton got out of everything? Is because in a previous case where he was accused of rape, he lost that case.
What the definition of is?
Exactly. Of sexual whatever.
Uh-huh.
And they defined it in that case to set a precedent. And he used it against them whenever he's like, I did not have sexual relations with that. And because they brought in love and all this other or some shit like that. And yeah, that's how he got around it.
He's like, I don't love these hoes.
And he's like, you remember how you got me on this? I followed the rules. I should get a blowjob for that.
Do you want one? Nope. All right. I'm not the president anymore. Who gives a shit?
No, he still was the president.
Oh, well.
I think he won re-election after that.
Well, how could you not?
I mean, goddamn American hero. People give the Clinton shit.
He was actually.
they are horrible people.
President.
But, dude, you want to hear something crazy?
Tell me.
So
you fucked a Clinton.
No.
You feel like a Kennedy?
No.
Oh.
A stripper named Kennedy. But no. No, I'm just kidding. I would never fuck a fucking stripper.
You're such a fucking liar.
That's so disgusting.
No way you wouldn't.
That's so disgusting.
Bullshit.
I could never do a hooker.
Before the year's over.
You're insane.
Alright.
Anyways. What was I even talking about?
Talking about how you're going to fuck a stripper before the year's over.
Kennedys.
Clintons. Chef Boyardee.
Oh, Clinton, when he was when he was the governor of Arkansas, he was fucking some other chick on the side, and she ended up being a playboy and all this stuff. Okay, a buddy of mine's fucking her. She lives in Branson.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
He's just nailing her.
I wonder what kind of presidential herpes he has.
Oh, dude, he's got the cure for herpes. Herpes is one of those things that they have the cure. They just ain't gonna give it.
They just don't want to give it. So Clint,
exactly. I think that's how it works. It's like they don't have the cure for stuff.
For you
that's
poor people, we don't have
like
the cure
no,
for that
like
shit.
the cancers and all that. I don't think they have that cracked. But all this stuff that keeps money coming in that isn't dangerous, herpes, syphilis, whatever. They can get rid of that shit, but it's too profitable to not.
To not get rid of it. What a fucking. Oh, pardon the yawn. Get that shit out of here. Yeah. Yeah, I guess conspiracy theories are just fucking. It's all. Some of them. I don't know. I want all of them to be true or none of them to be true.
I like conspiracy theories, but not in the crazy level. Like, I just think like they're so funny, some of them.
Some of them, there's so much thought and like intricacy to them that sometimes I read some of these crazy ones and I'm like, this could be
you guys
real.
are really grasping at straws.
Yeah, exactly.
When they're like, this guy met this guy 14 years before, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm sure they planned it 14 years from now.
Did you watch that documentary called Finding the Curve or whatever about flat Earth?
Oh no.
So they did this.
I didn't need a documentary to prove the Earth was.
No, it's not about that.
Round.
They take these people, like 3 or 4 people, and then they prove to them. They take scientific method and they prove to these people that the Earth is curved. For a lot of the people, they're like, nah, and they start arguing with it. For like 2 or 3 people, you see this whole like, oh, I'm such an idiot.
Yeah.
I've been duped, and like it's almost worse somehow than the people who like keep fighting and they're like, yeah, we still believe it. Because those people that don't believe it anymore, their souls have been crushed.
That's just people who can't admit they're wrong. That's why they are where they are. They've been wrong about everything.
Let them
They're
keep
never
doing that.
fucking right.
Good for those people. Because
you know.
how sad those other people looked. It was like, Jesus Christ, I can't believe you guys did this to them.
Well, I mean, you gotta think, it's like anything else, man. It's like, you find one thing where you are the cool person of that group.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, you're a fucking moron. Like, I'm sorry, you just lost the fucking game. You know what I mean? Like, life's not that hard, but you played it worse than anybody.
My dad asked me this.
Even serial killers in prison are probably like, man, I like your shit. And, like,
true.
You're not going to fucking the book club and the guy's like,
yeah.
what do you think about that Earth, buddy?
I get it.
Nobody cares.
My dad asked me today, he goes, do you think dumb people know they're dumb? Like, you think stupid people know they're stupid?
No, actually, I read this quote. Oh, actually, go ahead, sorry.
No, that was it.
Oh, no, I read this quote or not a quote, like, it was a Twitter fact, so let's be honest with it.
I read this article. Okay, it was a quote. All right, it was a Twitter fact.
But people who are dumb consider themselves intelligent, and intelligent people consider themselves dumb. Like, they pulled it and, like, it out, you know what I'm saying? Which makes total sense. And then there's a Carlin line I remember always. It's, if you, God, man, there's some legs walking right in there. Some heels. I'm not into heels. You into heels?
I mean, depending on what they're with.
What shoes are.
You got to be good with them. If you're struggling to walk at all, it's like, maybe not. Don't do it,
I'm talking about for sex, but...
no,
you're
take them
talking
off.
about walking, you freak.
No, I don't like them in the bedroom. What are we doing with them? What do I do with them before or after?
Come on. I don't know. I don't understand the whole foot fetish.
No.
It does nothing for me.
But it's got to be rampant. I've dated multiple women who've said that, like, yeah, I used to date a guy.
I think that's become a culture thing.
What culture? Foot Locker?
Kind of. Just where they're like, we're into feet. You fucking nasties.
I don't know.
And it became kind of a joke, and then guys started watching it, and then
kind of like eating ass, kind of like that whole thing.
Yeah, I would guess eating ass has probably been around a minute.
But it was still like a social phenomenon.
Yeah.
It was still like Cardi B's talking about it, so let's go eat some ass.
Have you had your butthole eaten?
No, I haven't. I've heard it's phenomenal.
Yeah, I guess.
I've heard really good things about that region. I'm
Yeah.
too timid to figure it out. I don't know.
Dude.
What if it unlocks something? What if somebody gets rooting around back there and it's just like oh man, my third eye, my brown eye gets opened. No? You don't have that fear?
Well, no.
Oh, okay.
No. I trust myself not to shit in someone's face.
Well, that's not what I was talking about. That's not what I was talking
Like, well, yeah,
about.
it is. Brown-eyed open.
I was
what are you
talking
doing,
about
you
being
fucking
dead.
animal? Well, that's a whole nother bag of donuts.
It's a bag of long johns. Thank you very much.
Anyway. Yeah, if you don't do it.
No, I've never had it. I've never had it done.
I'll eat it.
I've eaten. I've partaken
Yeah.
in the rump roast, but I haven't.
In the rump roast. That's the size of women you're dating. Actually, your girlfriend weighs about 4 pounds.
They've all been real small.
Have they?
Lexi was pretty.
I've had the breadth.
Breadth?
Yeah. A large. BRETTH.
That's not a word.
Yes, it is. BREADTH. Breadth. When Alexander saw the breadth of his domain, he wept, for there are no more worlds to conquer.
You just quote some literature at me, goddamn. Okay, so it used to be a word.
No, it is a word. Fuck this shit. Like, used to be a word. Well, it used to mean happy. Now it means.
Hey, there are words.
There
There are words that don't get used
gorilla
anymore.
costume.
Don't make it sound like there are words that just we use every day now.
It sucks being an adult. Like, I can't look at something, like, I can't see a doll that says furry and not think bad thoughts. Like, I think about people who dress up like chipmunks and bang each other. You know what I mean? Like, in advertising, like...
Just coming out of nowhere there?
Well, I'm just thinking, you know, just spitballing here.
I don't know what kind of dolls you're seeing.
You know, you go to Walmart and it's like, oh, the furry caterpillar, or...
Yeah, okay.
You know,
I just think of the human
Wuzzy
centipede
Bear.
when that comes up.
Huh?
Just think of the human centipede when I see the human.
Never seen it.
What?
No.
It's called. That's another one of those cultural experiences. You just gotta, just gotta witness it.
Yeah, I dated a girl who'd seen it.
I dated a girl who was in it.
Well, I mean,
In one, not the actual movie. It was an off-Broadway production of it.
Do you know what off-Broadway means?
Yeah, it's not on Broadway. It's off-Broadway.
But it's like a little bit of class. Not people eating ass in a line eating butthole.
I can tell you haven't been off-Broadway
I'm
much.
about to throw up.
Oh, yeah, you've got this big poop thing.
Oh, yeah, I don't like it.
Ugh, you can talk about fucking kids all day long, but you mix a little poop in there.
Well, I mean, you like the kid fucking. Let's be honest. I'm not the one laughing at it.
Hey, well, I don't know how this is somehow my fault again.
It is what it is.
Yeah, no, I like a good furry caterpillar.
Well, but I'm just saying, like the older I get, the more my brain just turns to like, I don't even block out bad shit anymore.
No.
So if I see a doll that says furry, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's people out there who dress up like chipmunks and they blow each other.
Yeah.
You know, and when I was a kid, it was Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Well, now it's Chippendale Dancers.
Now it's Chippendale sucking cocks.
Yeah, I don't think you quite get what Chippendales is, but yeah, I'm
No, I know what Chippendales is. Worked there for 9 years. Dude, I read that, you know that Chris Farley Chippendales?
Mm-hmm.
But I heard that he like hated that. And that like ruined his life. That's what killed him.
What?
Yeah. It
No
was like on a
shit.
documentary thing.
Why? Because of...
It was just so demeaning. Like they're only laughing at him because he's fat. Like look how talented he is that he is dancing with somebody like Patrick Swayze. He's the star of SNL.
But
And people are just laughing at him because he's fat.
Damn, I guess you're right. That is fucked up.
That's what
I really thought about it
I just cut like pretty much all my fat stuff.
No shit?
Yeah. I'm only because the guy I work with said something. I was like, all right, those are kind of.
No shit. Even like old boy said something too, and you were like, fuck that guy.
When? Who?
I don't know, the one guy who you said not to make, who told you not to make fat
Oh,
jokes.
that was more just fuck him.
But so this other guy told you the same way? He told you like maybe you shouldn't do that or what?
No, he was just saying. He just said like. He just said it like nonchalantly, more as a way to. Like that shit's nothing. You got one joke in that chunk. You need to get rid of the rest.
Yeah, I heard you redo the food truck joke last week, and like you were starting to go into it, and you were gonna start to mine, but you got heckled or something. Somebody started talking or some shit. You got off track.
No, I only had like a couple thoughts on it, but that's what I've added that to the hating fat people thing, because now I just take positions on fat people.
Yeah.
Instead of talking about being overweight husky feller.
Yeah, and I guess that is something that's like, I don't know. Yeah, I like the idea of you going into, like, you going more in depth on some of your shit, and like you going more in depth on some of your jokes.
I mean, that's what it is. It's just the name of the game. Well, it's like, honestly, like, I probably have like so much more to write just on the jokes I got.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, have you been editing your stuff?
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
Yeah.
I've been editing a little bit and like condensing, and then I've been trying to like. Last week I had basically a whole new 5, which was cool. It was fun. I hate it because I was like exhausted that whole week. I was like, I worked 2 nights in a row, like overnights. Shut the fuck up. It was overnight, 16-hour weeks, or 16-hour nights.
Oh my god.
I slept 4 hours in 48-hour period.
Yeah.
Worked at I bartended, then went straight to Amazon Friday and Saturday nights. Fuck you. It wasn't like I just had 2 nights of work from, 6 to 9 or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I felt like, I don't know, I was so exhausted that I wasn't like getting in my way of like thinking of stuff. So I just write it down, and I was telling, I forget who I was telling, but I was like, if any of this stuff works, that's scary, because it's like, all right, well, gotta get myself exhausted again to be able to write anything. And like two or three of the jokes worked, I think. I think 2 for sure worked. But I don't know. So I'm trying to edit, but
Well, that's what, like, I just did like every couple of months I'll go through all like the one little jokes like that worked out of this chunk, that chunk, and then I'll just write those all out, and then like see if I can find ways to put this with that or that with this, and then like push that together and put that here, and we'll try this as a chunk.
Yeah.
And then like kind of scrape stuff together to kind of see where it fits and see if it'll work together. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, and with my editing, I'm just trying to like what we've been talking about is just like actually physically handwriting it all out, because even then it's like I can, for some reason it helps me think of different ways to put it.
Yeah.
Because I have to now. But I'm trying to.
You just gotta write it the easiest way possible.
And what makes
then
most sense,
you can
like
fill your story in.
What am I trying to communicate? How am I trying to communicate it?
Well, not even that. I'm not even saying that. That's way harder.
Well, yeah, but like if I'm trying to cut stuff out, and I'm cutting stuff out, and people don't get what I'm trying to do, then it doesn't matter. Like if I cut stuff out, and I'm not setting it, I'm not painting a clear picture.
That's not what I'm saying. But like you can get, so like your Tinder joke about the legs. So that's that should be like 3 lines. I met this girl on Tinder. That's your premise. Then your setup is, she flirted with me, and I said, "Hey, you got nice legs." And then she said, "Why?" I said, "I don't know, because you got both of them." Boom, that's it. That's the joke. That's all you need of that. The rest of that's all, just get rid of it. None of it. Don't need any of it.
Yeah.
And then that's where you fill in like whatever. I was, you add that to like your I don't know. Give me a bit of yours.
The Facebook stuff or
okay, put that. Be like, man, I suck with girls. I don't even know what to say sometimes. And then do right there those four sentences about the legs. All right, and then to your Facebook. What's your first Facebook joke?
It's not God's fault you got chlamydia.
How's it go?
I hate seeing things like God's just testing me right now. It's not God's fault you got chlamydia. It's my fault.
Yeah, right there. So say like, I met this girl. I tried that's like another example, right? Of like a bad the way you're bad at talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
So right there, it'd be like, and then there was another girl, you know, talked to her on Facebook, chlamydia.
Yeah.
Yep, and there.
Yeah, and we're saying the same thing. I was just saying, trying to figure out how to make it make sense with cutting stuff out, because it's still changing words from how I'm used to been saying it, and so it's just trying to figure out how to make that.
Yeah, it's definitely changing words. It's not.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's gonna be perfect when you cut those chunks of words that you don't need out.
Yeah, and that's what writing it out helps me do. It helps me see.
Yeah.
When taking that stuff out, what needs to be
just chop it down,
filled in here. Yeah, for sure.
More and more and more.
Yeah, and it's stuff like that. Like, I don't really want to do that Tinder thing anymore. There's a lot of stuff that like I don't really want to do as much anymore.
Yeah, the problem though now is like, now that you're learning how to edit some of those jokes down, you're going to be realizing you don't have as much time. So
for sure,
you're probably not gonna have many jokes you can get rid of.
Well, and that's why I'm still writing. Like that's why I'm still trying to do.
Have to write. Well, you get some of these knuckleheads like our one boy who would only focus on 5 minutes.
I would never.
And then he's like, why can't I get on the weekend where I have to do 10 or 12 or longer?
Yeah, and I know I'm not going to have the time.
Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, keep writing, you knucklehead.
I know I'm not going to have the time I need to have right now to do anything other than hosting, but I know that even with...
But it'll force you to write.
Oh, for sure, and that's what it's doing.
Yeah.
So...
Well, I mean, it's just write.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I need probably need this that I have written down tonight to be like all of it work. Have like a new 10 minutes. Like I have like another 15 or 20, but I need it to be like polished, or at least more together.
Yeah.
I want to try to extend some opportunities.
That'd be nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
How long have we been going? I just want to go smoking right now.
That's what I was about to say. You got shows? Are you doing that one show at the end of the month? Delray, I thought it was putting on a show somewhere.
Oh, the one at
Moon
Moon City.
27th, I
whatever it is. Yeah, she asked us both about it. Yes, I'm doing that one.
Okay.
And that's it. I was asked to do. I think I'm gonna be headlining down in Bentonville soon, or Bike Rack.
Yeah.
But I don't know when that's gonna be. He just asked me if I would want to do it.
Well, you better not edit those jokes before that, buddy.
Well, I want to, because I want to try to at least, because they've all, I mean, if it's gonna be anybody who's the same, they've seen. I mean, shit, that last time I went down there was basically everything I had.
Right.
Minus a little bit. But, because anybody who's ever headlined that place hasn't done more than 45 minutes. So
right.
I think that'll be a nice little test to see.
That'll be dope.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm not going to get my hopes up about it. It was just an offhand thing.
Yeah.
But that'd be cool. I don't have anything coming up. It's that show at Moon City, and I'm glad you said something about it. But I had a hot February.
Yeah.
That was basically
Sizzling.
it. Yeah, I made a poster for it and everything just so it could be commemorated.
There you go.
It's just the one I put online.
I have that same Moon City show, Springfield, Missouri. Fort Smith, May 10th. Indie Helium, April 7th through the 9th with Mark Normand. And Huntsville, Alabama, Stand Up Live, first weekend of June, I think. And then probably some more added later. And follow me on Instagram at Quarterly Master.
You can follow me if you want. I don't really give a shit. No, I'm just kidding. Please follow me. I need all the followers I can get. It's just Harrison Broad Street, Instagram and Facebook.
Giant wiener. Right.
What'd you say? Giant wiener?
Giant wiener.
Yeah, because we're size kings.
Size
Size king?
I like it.